Alright, this is Town Dog, and I'm going to try a little approach into SkyHarber in my 7.4 today. I'm climbing out. I left out from Los Angeles. I didn't record the whole flight, but here I am just about ready to hit the top end at 33,000. I'll be picking up a VOR into SkyHarber here in a few minutes, and when I do, I'm going to switch over to it just as quick as I can get it. So let's see what we got going here now. That right there affected my. There we go, right there. This is my CLS 7.4. I've been flying for a pretty good while now. I really like the plane pretty well, and it does everything I will need for it to do so far. It may crash on before I get there, but that's another story. Maybe pilot error. Anyway, let's see what we're going to do about this right now. I am on single player, but I'm on a node with another fellow named Razor. He don't know I'm recording at this point. I may have to let him know here in a minute. But right now he's flying his plane, I'm flying mine, and I'm trying to get in here to SkyHarber. Now I'm gonna pull up a couple of pieces of equipment so I can tell where I'm at. There we go, right there. This right here will tell me about everything I want to know right there. Whoop, wrong one. This one and that one, okay. And I will need a radio stack. Alright, that's supposed to be the VOR to SkyHarber right there in my little notebook, which I've got on the other monitor. Let me go back and verify that right now.
Right back one more times.
I'm looking at SkyHarber. And 1560 is right. Okay. I just turned my recorder on. Going to SkyHarber. So you know what? Waiting on the signal. There we go. Just picked up a VOR. Now, since I picked up the VOR, I'm going to go off of GPS and over onto heading bug, which is already, I said preset. Yeah, it's preset right there. Heading bug straight ahead. And look like this is pretty close here. We're going to turn this over to there. That's right. So now we're going to see if that take over. It didn't take over. This is preset also on runway heading. That's VOR. I'm going to move myself into the, I'm going to move myself this way to contact this bar. I'll lock it on. I'll lock on the VOR inbound. I'm 180 miles out. I'm at 33,000, give or take whatever they ever top out. Yeah, I topped out. Slow down to about 180 280 right now. Getting ready to descend here a little bit. I know this is not by the book, but it's by my book, and that's really what counts right now. Now I'm on recorder's running, and every time I go to the other monitor, I lose my sound. That's all right. I'm inside the virtual cockpit of the CLS. I'm already to see a couple of clicks, whether I have to or not, I don't know. Right there. I see over that front a little better. I think it's alright without it though. I'm going to go ahead and raise it anyway. Worst thing happens when I get on the ground, all I see is runway lines. If I get it too high. Now, we're trying to approach this navigation line right here. And our ILS is 111.75 on runway, I forgot what it was, 6, whatever it was. I'll have to go back and look at my map and see what it was on my book. It'll be runway 8. Runway 8. left to right, so I guess that's it. I got 8, 7. Alright. I'm going to take outside the plane, take a little look-see. This is my CLS GPS. Here we see I turn the recorder on.
I will
Oh!
be accordingly with my comments.
That's all right. I'm just going to record this approach.
Okay.
Right now I'm outside the plane looking around, but showing off his CLS UPS.
Yeah, I got you at 32,933.
Yep.
I don't know, it doesn't tell you, this little map in here, it doesn't tell you how fast you're going.
Just rolled it back to 280s on the indicator. I had it set on 305 or something.
Okay.
Wrong cockpit.
User joined your channel.
Our approach altitude will be 5,600. Airport.
I do it Sunday, but gee.
Airport's 11.
Recording is on.
Okay.
Hi, Tom.
Morning, Paul.
Morning.
Now, if it's recording Crabshaw style, just slide me out of the room. Be fine. Won't hurt my feelings, Don.
Hold on just a second. I'll move you down into the
There you go. Okay. Actually, I think I can do it in this server. I can't do it in some of the games, but I can here.
User was moved out of your channel.
Look.
User joined your channel.
You move me, not you.
Oh, okay. Switch them around then. I'm sorry. I just ready to grab one.
You were moved.
Okay, I'm out of the T's picked out. Try to get this thing down. I am. They just push that button no more. That's wrong right there. We're all set to stay. 146 miles to airport, like I was trying to say a while ago. We're going to approach it about 5,600. The airport is 1,186 feet above sea level, and add that to 4,500 gives you 46. Use just the hundreds to give you 5,600. So that's where I'll approach it. I'll try to get down to 5,600 by the time I get there. I'll start down here in a few minutes. I can do this inside the plane or out. I've got all the equipment I need to do it with. everything I need right there to get it down from here. As long as it's doing what I think it's doing. I can't look at the panel, but I can set the settings and hope it follows. 134 miles out, 33,000 feet, got to drop 20 something. I guess we could start down any time now. I think this will roll back to a speed that I can control coming down. We'll roll back to about 235. That'll keep me within a range of under 10 too when I get there. Let it slow down a little bit. We'll start her down. I may have to check inside to see how fast I'm doing. Because if she gains speed, I'm going to have to do something to slow her down. I want this at 5,600 for now, and that'll be, I'll have to watch the terrain. Make sure I stay above all the terrain out there, which I should at this. Right there at 5,600. Coming down at 12, we can do a little more here. 16 for now. One way to tell what I want to do is put this right here up. It gives me a VSR, which is, on this has already been recalculated. On most of them you have to calculate seconds. This is in minutes, and this is right. 1900 is what I'm supposed to be doing, but probably won't need that. I'm going to play 16. I'm going to stay at 16 and see what happens. But that's what it's suggesting now, is 1900 per minute. As long as this keeps getting smaller, I'm doing fine. Getting less and less. I'm gaining on what it's telling me to do, even though I'm not doing what it's asking for. We'll take that down now. We don't need it for right now. And we're outside the plane. We probably need to be in, but we're going to stay out here a little while. Watch this desert terrain go by. Look at it. Got the river, you got green right up the river. Everything else is dead. What you talking about? We watch something inside the plane in a minute. Airspeed is at 251. I'm all right there. I'm going to drop one layer of flaps. I'm slowing up. I don't think it'll tear them off. There's one layer, supposedly. It didn't say nothing. Go somewhere where I can see them.
Flaps up.
Right there. It didn't say it, but it's one layer right there. Set up, but it didn't say down 10 or whatever one. Now, that'll hold. Trying to hold my speed to toe that line right there, not gain. Use the flaps as long as I'm not doing more than. Sit down, I'm actually slowing down. Edges are coming back up, so. Done slowed down extra there. That'll take care of that. They look pretty good there. And we're locked on this line. I'm going to set this right here now to match that. So if I want to get on a heading bug, I can without making much of a change in direction. If I decide I want to fly the heading bug a few minutes, I can. They're the same. Only thing to get on the heading bug, it may drift off. So on this right here, it'll crab itself back into the lines and try to drift off. Now we're 107 miles out and coming down. Let's see what this says right here. VSR now is down to 16. I'm going to drop this to 12. Because usually I'll gain on it regardless. So it's still falling. As long as it's falling, I'm gaining on it. I'll fall faster than destined to. I'll be right back. even though I'm not in the room with those guys. There's a razor right there still on my screen. He's ahead of me. I need to keep an eye on him, not crowd him going in too if I can. I don't want to get too tight on him. Get him on the same path. I'm going to slow this down just a little bit more. I can stand probably 220, won't hurt nothing. I might give him a little headway, maybe he'll move on out. I don't know what he's doing because I can't ask him now since we're not in the same room. If I crowd him, I'll do a circle and let him have it. Could go ahead and do that. But I've got a set pattern on my glide slope over. 1635 falling on the VSR on the GPS. Still shows I'm gaining on it. The amount it needs to get down is getting to be less. It'll be 1,000. See what it does. As long as that's falling, I'm just still doing all right. What I can do now is 80 miles out. I'm going to set that right there and set this right here. When it comes on, it'll tell me my ILS is ready to be taken over. We just had a windshield. Didn't say so, but I saw the plane slide. Or at least the crosswind just hit me. Just went into a crosswind. Right there, that area. And this is still falling to 1400. The plane looks like it just did a little turn. Why? Wind shear pushed me off. It's trying to get back, so it's trying to do exactly what I've got to be. Getting back over to the radio. See the wind push me back in. Plane sure is reacting to it too. I swear it is. A little more than usual. Act like I got winds beyond normal. 82 miles. This says I'm still coming down to within that, getting faster than it's asking for. I'm going to bring her on down a little bit more. Because I believe I need to get within that range a little better. Add another layer of flaps, won't hurt a thing. I should have done that right there so the nose of the plane tilt down a little bit. Alright. Just got to get down to within 35 miles out. I want to be level at 5100. I don't have no idea where I'm at without going inside the plane a minute. I am at 21,000. Still well high. Coming down pretty fast though. Got 40 miles to drop 15,000. Somewhat in that area. Last minute I can always drop her down hard. Let's get the GPS back up. I can see what Razor's at. He looks like he's gained out a little further in front of me now. $69 miles. There's 71 here, so it's different. The VOR is closer than the airport that I'm using. further away. I mean, it's the airport there. To go down here. I want to get down to that level. Go down to 210.
feet.
18,000 feet. Sitting now. Bronze are back up there. I'll do that name auto fit. Now, try another layer of flaps.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10. $63 miles out. Dropping through 16,000. We got 10 to go. We're alright. Everything gonna be alright. I got inside a few minutes now. We're still waiting for that ILS signal to come on, which it won't come on to about 28 miles out. The 28 miles out will be on this 28, not that one, this one here. About 30 more miles. So, the difference in this one and that one, there's a difference in where the VR is and the airport is. Roll back to about 200. Whoops, go the wrong way. Preparing to go dirty. I go dirty earlier than most people. Wheels down, flat full. Not now, but here in a few minutes. Once the ILS comes on, I want to be ready to land. I don't want no changes to be done on the glide slope. I can hit it. If I'm below the glide slope, I'll be doing a real quick extraction of altitude, trying to get out. Once it comes on, we're waiting on it right now, but it's not quite time for it. What's around me? There's some little buildings over there or something. Ain't much out here. Few little patches there where people wasting water. If it wasn't water, then it wouldn't be green. Looks like two cooler tires right there. That's what that looks like. Awful small amount of water for it. 10,000 coming down. I think I can slow this down now to, I'm gonna slow it down to 18, see what happens. Go down to 190. Another layer of flaps.
Flaps 20.
Hold him back. Don't let him slide. 48, 20 miles. I should have a glide slope within that. Actually, quicker than that probably. Not a glide slope, but ILS. It'll come later. There's two cooling tires down there is what they are. Accurate or not, they're there here in this game. Coming in. Passing through 7,000. Still struggling for ILS to come on. When it comes on, this needle will jump up and the beeper will start within a minute of it. That'll tell me it's time to get on it. It could be to the left or right or head on. It don't matter. It's up to whatever it is. I don't know the difference in alignment of the VOR and ILS from here. When they come on, they'll tell me what I need to know. You see where Razor went? He's almost down. He's way on out there. I was trying to slow down and give him room. I got as slow as it did, quick as it did. Like we leveled off. Looked like I seen the nose come up. Either leveled off or something went wrong. I think we just leveled off. Edges should pick up. I hear them. That's it, leveled off. 0 to 7. Edges pick up, should fly just fine. Drift a little bit, but it won't be much. Come right back. I think I might ought to check it and see, but if it's 600, she's a hair under it and trying to get back to it. That's what kind of when it leveled off, they just had to catch up. There they go, right there. Now we got it. Back outside, bring my equipment back up. They're still searching for the. Like the engine's caught up and settle back down a little. Sounding good. As long as the fuel holds out, we got it made. We should have a plane. I have enough fuel to fly all the way to Washington. I should have enough to get to here. Got any problem? I'm in Washington, D.C. I'd say that's a military base right there. Sure look like one. I don't have no chevrons on the runway, but don't have no extended runway either. Let's see where he's at now. He's almost in, 35-mile range. He's 20, 45 miles toward part of me. I'm going to be slowing down a little more, but I won't slow down quite as much as he will. We're on the VA card, so being recorded on, whoop, I don't want to do that, stupid. Go back there. There you go. Almost closed it. Hit the background, I don't want to close it. We're on a VA flight from Los Angeles to Phoenix, Arizona. Doing the approach on descent and approach from cruising altitude. It's not done by the book, but it's done by my book. This is the way I do it. I've learned to do this on my own without any help. So I don't do it right, I just do it and it works pretty good for me. And that's what counts right there. Get on the ground in one piece and know where the runway is and the airport is at all times. And so far I do. Still waiting on that needle to jump up. 31 here, 28, 5 miles. I should have that. Give or take a little, it should have that right there up. This should start squawking. As soon as it jumps up, there you go, right there. Now I'm going to switch over to this one, back to heading bug, and then back to there. Already took over. As of right now, we're on the VOR flying. ILS, we're on ILS align. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't like what's going on. That's wrong. Give it a few minutes. That's wrong. We were on it, but we was going to turn the wrong way. If you get it too quick, that's fixing to change sides, I believe. That's fixing to change sides on me. There you go, right there. Now you get on it. That was my mistake. I got on it too quick. This thing here comes on sometime backwards. I don't understand totally why, but they do. And until it switches, you tell me where you're playing. If it's turning the wrong way and too sharp, you know you're on it too quick. Usually if you watch the heading here and here, and if they're off the opposite direction, don't turn into it. Anyway, now we can get down to 180. And I'm gonna go dirty. 25 miles out, wheels down.
Flaps 25.
Flaps full.
Full flaps.
Let's see if the wheels come down. I told you. Yeah, they're down. It said full flat. That means that's all of it right there. The rest of it's up to the big bird. Set my throttle for landing. Now we should be holding altitude just fine here. Now we go inside the plane now. And bring up a few pieces of equipment in here. We don't need that noise maker. Let's stop that. No longer need that. We want this right here for distance. It does have a DME on ILS. We are holding our own, dead level. Slow down to 75. Let's make it 70. We'll hold 170 and
Glide slope alive.
glide slope's alive. It's all the power I put this plane to. It tells me when it comes on. A lot of them don't. You got to see it. This one tells me when it comes on. Now we're waiting on it. We'll go to 165. That's as slow as I'm going to get, probably. As long as it holds its own here, I'm not worried too much about it. Throttle is preset for takeover. I'll take over to about 500 feet above the ground. Make sure my barometer's still set right and everything. There we go. Preset. We're preparing to approach. Well, what we do, we're on navigation here, and we're going to stay on the VOR navigation until this starts to move, which they are moving now. Once they go to moving, I feel I'm safe to turn them on. If you don't turn them on get them on too quick, they won't lock half the time. But once you see them move, they will work. Everything is lined and looking good, but coming in, all we got out here is coming up on a milk bottle. Can't see outside the windshield, but I think it'll be just temporary. If not, we'll have to deal with it. I may get a little slower, but not a whole lot. This thing won't fly much slower than that. Dirty. I'm gonna try that right there. Not totally to my, I don't think I should, but I'm gonna try it. As long as this right here holds its own, I'm satisfied. When that starts slipping, I'm too slow. And the 74, once it starts slipping, it may be too late to recover. We are locked on glide slope. Now all we can do is keep these two diamonds dead center. As long as they stay dead center, we're in good shape. Give or take off 10 degrees or so. Here we go. At 500 feet, I'll take over, preparing to turn the autopilot off when I get ready. No use taking over until you have to. I'm gonna preset my spoilers. They're armed. Lights if I got them. I don't have to have them as a rest of the rule. I don't have to have them. Throttle set on about 1/3 of throttle, so it takes over. On glide slope, everything looking good. The bars lined up and the glide slope diamonds are centered. That's where they need to be. Airspeed is set on 160. I'm gonna leave it right there for this 74. I'll only change the speed when I take over the throttle. Then I'll go by what I hear, probably, instead of what I see. May get a little heavy landing, but it's all right. As long as they know it's 750, we get away with it. That's all that matters to me. 750 feet per minute will cancel my power up. Reject it. That's about the only thing it will at this point. Hand on the keyboard, on the keys to cancel. Cancel the autopilot and 4 keys. Turn off every piece separate. Main switch last.
2,500.
2,500.
2,500 feet is coming down. Airport is in sight. The runway's in sight, but I can't make out which one to switch yet. I say that light on the left should be mine, though. Pretty close. The other one right there by it, 1 or 2. Still look good on all the equipment above. Everything looks fine. I don't really need anything now except it don't hurt nothing, just leave it up. I use this so I don't have to read the equipment on the dash. Some of it's out of sight at this setting. Can't see it. This is the setting I like to land at though. Visibility. In the virtual cockpit. Coming up on my runway. 2 and 2. Look like to me 2 red, 2 white. Or 1 and 1. I can't make that out either. It's equal. It looks equal. That's all that matters. And my diamond says I'm right. Where am I for the line? All right, I see the runway now. I've been looking at the taxiway all that time. Now I see the runway. Waiting on a 500 foot.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000.
Halfway there. 500 feet she's flying, or give or take a little. In fact, right now, as good as any, because it fixed to call it. Take it over. I've got control. I have throttle control.
500.
500.
400.
400.
Watch out, Bill, when I take the top of you off.
300.
300.
200.
200.
100.
100.
50. 40. 30.
50.
20.
40.
10.
30.
We're down.
Spoilers.
Spoiler set. Brake set. Actually, it sounds like the reversers come on. I didn't set them, they did. If reversers come on, I didn't do it. I sure thought I heard them pick up. Get this thing off the runway. Take it over here somewhere and park it. Check the card out before I shut down. I see Razor sitting there parked. We're flying on a free flight in the FS6 with the, well, I'm in the FS6, I guess he is. I think he's flying an X-plane, but we use the Joan FS node to connect us together. I think he's flying an X-plane, come think of it. I'll pull off right out here and turn this card in and I'll get back to where they at once it closes out. Pull right off here. A bunch of little gates that y'all go over, but I'm not going over. Pull right off here on the wide place and park it. Turn my card in and call it good. Let's see how bad we done our landing. It don't matter as long as it's under park brake. Alright. Touchdown at 337, which is a little heavy, which this plane always am, so it don't matter. 337, and that's the only touchdown that didn't bounce. Nope, okay. Get down at 330. Touchdown at 337. Gear lever. Down. 7, okay, everything was fine. We didn't do bad. We'd be alright. Alright, that's it. We're going to turn that in there. Let's go to this. Give me one more page. Come on. I'll turn it in there. And this will be all of it right there. Come on. There we go. Power up it. Reset. Let's file the power up. Get rid of that. Go back to... Alright, that's it for now. This is Town Dog. That was approaching to SkyHarber from a cruising altitude down to the runway. It's almost a straight in. It wasn't a bad landing. Everything turned out fine. And this is it. This is Town Dog. I'm going to go bye-bye. Catch you later.